Welcome to this podcast, Paris and Flowers. In this podcast, my focus is on the Louvre Museum. The Louvre is also known as the Grand Louvre, Great Louvre, or the Musée du Louvre. Louvre is a natural museum and art gallery. It is one of the largest museums in the world. It is located in the center of Paris. This National Museum and Art Gallery is the most visited art museum. It carries a collection of artwork from ancient civilization to the mid 19th century. Over 800 years of history, architectural designs and artwork, etc. The Louvre was transformed over the years to accommodate 5 million visitors. Now it's up to 10 million visitors. In 1546, Francis I, who was a great art collector, he had a castle and he decided to build it on another royal residence, which is the Louvre. Francis I was king of France. In the 17th century, major additions were made to the building by Louis XIII and Louis XIV. Louis XIII was king of France from 1610 to 1643, and Louis XIV was king of France from 1643 to 1715. In 1682, Louis XIV moved his court to Versailles. In the 18th century, they decided to use the Louvre as a public museum. Napoleon I and Napoleon III, who were President of France and Emperor of the French, helped to establish the Louvre in the 19th century. In the 1980s and 1990s, the Louvre building underwent a major remodeling in order to make the museum more accessible and accommodating to visitors. Over the years, many kings, monarchy have added their touch and renovations to the Louvre. Many kings have lived in the Louvre. The architectural style has changed as well as the additions over the years. The ground level entrance to the complex is situated in the center of the Cour Napoleon and was crowned by a controversial steel and glass pyramid. Louvre Pyramid served as the main entrance to the Louvre Museum. The pyramid opened its door on March 29, 1989. The pyramid was designed by the American architect Leon Ming Pai. It was constructed over a period of years. The pyramid is made of 673 glass panels. The panels are made up of 603 diamond-shaped glass pieces. They were installed one by one on a structure made of 190,000 pounds of steel and 210,000 pounds of aluminum. The idea of the Louvre pyramid is that of the pyramid in Egypt. Underneath the pyramid is an underground 9 meters deep, a spacious lobby that connects the museum's 3 main wings. The design, they said, is aligned with French tradition. The Louvre pyramid is surrounded by 3 much smaller replicas and a 5th pyramid. This one is built under the Carousel du Louvre. The pyramid draws visitors by its striking shape. The most expensive art in the Louvre is the Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa is famous for her smile, or sometimes interpreted as a frown. Mona Lisa painting was stolen in 1911. However, 2 years later, they found it. The Great Sphinx of Tarnis from Egypt. This is found in the Department of the Egyptian. The Patry, the Louvre only mummy, taken from Egypt. The only mummy of a man about 1.65 meter tall. Also, there's lots of mummy coffin. I think this is also in the Egyptian department. French painting like Liberty Leading the People by Eugene Delacroix, depicting the 830 French Revolution. Then you have the coronation of Napoleon. He was crowned leader of the French Empire. Also, you have the Raft of Medusa, which is a shipwreck. Then you have the statues by Michelangelo, Dying Slave and the Rebellious Slave. Also, you have the wing victory of Samato race. In 2008, the art collection was divided among 8 departments: Egyptian antique, Oriental antique, Greek antique, Romance antique, and Islamic art, sculpture, decorative arts, painting, prints, and join. The list is so great when it comes to art collection at the Louvre. The flowers that I want to use to represent the Louvre is the rose. A French artist had also used the rose. His name is Jean Michael O'Neill. This was in honor of the 30th anniversary of the pyramid. It was inspired by a painting by Rubens. The rose printed by Rubens in the ceiling of the marriage of Mary of Medici and Henry IV from 1621 to 1625. He explained how the flowers represent or is the symbol of power and passion. Speak also about the destiny of a woman, her beauty, the history of France, and the museum. The rose is also known as the queen of flowers, rich in its history, carry a variety of meaning because of its color. The Louvre Museum, also known as Musée du Louvre, has grown strong and powerful, one of the most iconic art institutions globally, rich in history and the history of France, was a home to many kings, monarchy, now a museum. I put you to stand with the rose, full of power and passion, a queen of flowers. Louvre